Hey Saber fans, Tony here from Sabers, and today another update video for you. If you're new to the channel, I do install, repair, and review these sabers, so please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm doing a giveaway right now. Once the channel reaches 5K, I'll be giving away a fully installed NeoPixel lightsaber. If you're interested in this giveaway, the link will be in the description below to enter. I also have a website now, Ronin Sabers, which will find all my products, including installed sabers and sound fonts. If you're interested, definitely go check it out. Now, without further ado, let's get to the video. So this is a ROTS Flex from Korabanth, designed by Elf Sabers. This was initially installed by Korabanth. The customer is a returning customer. His Revan saber I recently installed. Link will be in the description for that if you're interested. So yeah, he originally wanted this 4 fonts just to be added to the overall system, so it still has all the Korbanth fonts on there and passive battery monitor there. And so that wasn't bad. Very easy to do, not bad. My problem that I ran into was the NeoPixel connector had dislocated itself. What they did was they had this piece here, which is I took out as the NeoPixel holder or the PCB holder, and there's no way to secure the PCB there. And so what they did was they glued the bottom rim of the NeoPixel connector to it. And what had happened was the glue didn't stick, and so when you put a blade in, the pins basically shot the PCB out of the holder, which isn't really a holder. And so it caused some problems. I was actually surprised that the saber itself wasn't shorted out or damaged, or fried for that matter. So what I did was I took stock PCB holder, 7/8 inch, and I replaced it, and so the PCB sits on this little lip, and so there's no way that the PCB, because it goes through the top, wires go through the bottom, and there's no way for the PCB to fall through. And so I re-glued it in there. I had to resolder 3 wires, the data positive and negative, and so now you have a better secure PCB in there. Kind of upsetting. I've had tons of people message me in the past week or so just about Korbanth and problems that they've had and customer service problems and stuff like that. And this one really ticked me off in particular just because if a customer had ignited it while the PCB was loose, it could have damaged or destroyed their saber, which was no fault at all for the customer. And so I fixed it. It's all good now, but just be cautious of Korbanth's quality. I'll probably be making a video later describing if you should buy from them or not and what to be for again, or what you should be worried for. But anyways, again, same chassis that I would have used. It has a Saber Armory chassis. The chassis itself was not glued in very well. There was no retention screw for this chassis at all, because this control box, you cannot remove the stuff, this control box at all, to get to the retention screws underneath the this knurled section. And so what I did was I had to take it apart. It was glued only around the rim of this section here, which is not terribly stable. I put electrical tape to make it even more snug, and then put different glue and about all the way down, and then I shoved it in there, of course, and now it's not moving. What happened was, swing on. What happened was when I tried to remove the board, because the board was glued down initially, the chassis just came undone and from the hilt, and I did not like that at all. So of course re-glued it, so that's sturdy now, not going anywhere. Re-glued the board after coating, and then it has a removable battery. I am including a second battery for this, as requested. I forgot a battery for his Revan lightsaber, so I'm sending him a second one. And then he has a TCSS 28mm speaker at the bottom, very loud. I kept the original volume and clash sensitivity from Korbanth's config. What I also found was funny was that I made a video on an update I did for this, a saber similar to this, almost the exact same build, from Korbanth, and I had suggested that they use 1 button instead of 2. In the initial config file for this saber, it now uses 1 button instead of 2. So I don't know if Korbanth listened to my videos or what, but that was a change that I did like about this saber. So he asked for 4 fonts to be added, so we'll just go through those 4. The rest comes standard as Korbanth has. And so without further ado, let's show you off the fonts. Alright, so these are going to have, again, all the default ones on there, but I added 4 of them. We're just going to go through the first 4 that I added, and so, yeah.
Anakin Skywalker.
We'll also be going through the new button system because it has running Fed263's button system. So, tap, turn on. This is K-Sith's chosen one. It has 1 button, so push up for it. Just blasters. Tap. Hold and clash. So lock up. Hold for 2 seconds. Let go.
This is where the fun begins.
You get a quote for it. Double tap and hold for lightning block, which will be hard to do with this button. It does have gesture features. Twist on, twist off. Send that backwards. And then swing on it as well, if I can. There you go. There's a certain threshold you have to cover for it to swing on. But yeah, it does have a custom track on here. This is Battle Over Coruscant by Samuel Kim. So yeah, next up. This has I'm So Sorry by Samuel Kim as the track. This is K-Sith's chosen one with the villain side. So if you tap 4 times on the button, it'll change colors. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll fade to a red. Sad. So to turn off the track, you can double tap while the saber's on as well. For multi-blast, you want to hold and swing.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
And you can slaughter younglings with a swing. Get out of it, tap once more, and you're good to go. So, yes. Next up.
Hello, Master. It's been a while.
This is Commander Tano by Kyrophonic. He wanted a theme on it by Samuel Kim. I don't remember it exactly. Let's listen to it. Oh, Burying the Dead. That's what this is. By Samuel Kim. A light blue for this blade. Also have quotes on it.
All right, Admiral. What's so important you brought us all the way back here? So, that went well, all things considered.
Very sad.
Anakin, good luck.
Blasters. Lock up. Yeah. Next up.
Master Windu.
This is Mace by K-Sith. He wanted the clones theme on there from Samuel Kim. A nice purple blade. Django blasters. Some force pushes. So yeah. So that includes the fonts that was added to the saber. So that includes the update for this ROTS Flex by Korabanth. I hope the customer enjoys it. I hope you enjoyed the review. Have a wonderful day, and may the Force be with you.